Hello, I am Jang, and I am PhD student at the Department of the Animal Science at NC State University. Today, I'm going to talk about the study that was to look at the supplemental effects of the whey permeate on the growth and the intestinal health of nursery pigs. Whey permeate is one of the milk co-products, and whey permeate has been used as the source of the lactose and milk oligosaccharides in nursery diets because the lactose is a highly digestible energy nutrient for nursery pigs rather than other cereal carbohydrates. Also, the whey permeate contains the milk oligosaccharides have been known as the bioactive compounds for improving the intestinal health for the young animal. Also, the previous studies showed that the lactose and milk oligosaccharides, they have the beneficial prebiotic effects. Dietary lactose may be fermented by the lactic acid bacteria, resulting in the decreased pH, which is the non-favorable environment to the pathogenic bacteria. Also, the milk oligosaccharides may have the positive effects on the modulating intestinal microbiota with the interference, the attachment of the pathogenic bacteria. So we hypothesize that the supplementation of the whey permeate as source of the lactose and milk oligosaccharides may enhance the intestinal health and the growth of nursery pigs. To test the hypothesis, the objective of this study was to evaluate the supplemental effects of the increasing level of the whey permeate on the growth performance and the intestinal health of nursery pig during the 7 to 11 kilogram body weight. For this study, we conducted trial at the commercial farms, and we used 1,200 nursery pigs, and they are allotted to 6 treatments. The dietary treatments were to increase the 6 different levels of the whey permeate from 0 to 18.75% in nursery diets. The experimental period was 11 days until pigs reached at 11 kilogram body weight. This table is the composition of the diets we used for the study. According to the increase in the level of the whey permeate, we adjust amount corn, poultry fat, dicalcium phosphate, amino acid to meet the acylation levels and the energy levels suggested by the NRC. So we evaluate their growth performance, and at the last day of experiment, we also killed 1 pig per pen to evaluate their intestinal health, including the intestinal structure, immune response, and the intestinal microbiota. Moving on to the result, we used the statistical analysis to find the optimal level of the whey permeate in diets. So according to the analysis, the breakpoints were observed at 13.6% whey permeate supplementation and 60.2 grams per day average daily whey permeate intake to have the optimal feed efficiency of the nursery pig during the 7 to 11 kilogram body weight. When we take a look at the result related to intestinal health, so supplementation of the whey permeate increased the enterocyte proliferation and the level of the interleukin 8 in the jejunal of the nursery pigs. This result indicates that the supplementation of the whey permeate may have the positive effects on the modulating the intestinal immune response and the development of nursery pigs. Also, we can see the supplementation of the whey permeate that positively modulate the intestinal microbiota of nursery pig. Therefore, the overall conclusion for this study, there was the supplementation of the whey permeate at 13.6% most efficiently increase the growth performance of nursery pigs by positively modulating the intestinal health during the 7 to 11 kilogram body weight. And thank you for listening to the presentation. Thank you.